to that whole YouTube vibe. Okay, guys, we don't do that here. Well, we just did, but deal with it. Okay, we're on chapter 26. This is Allie's perspective. It starts on page 218. This is Tone Deaf by Olivia Rivers. Let's just get right into this because, nothing happened much last time. I mean, John came in. He has that awesome voice of his. And Allie might not be scared of dogs anymore. Let's just get... This is why you're here, to watch me fix my eyebrows. Yes. Yes. Fire. Just kidding. We're just gonna ignore this. I put my hair up because of the wonderful things it does. It looks kind of long right now. I don't know why it looks so long. Because it's not. Let's just go. Let's do this thing. Okay. Allie. Killer comes into the RV in a flurry of smiles and rapid-fire chattering. I wave a greeting from the couch where I've been sketching a drawing of Cuddles. She's taking her new friendship rather seriously and hasn't left my side all day. I even had to shove her out of the bathroom, and then she just waited for me by the door. At this point, I'm more concerned about her stalking habits than her teeth. I was like, okay, you know how she was at the very beginning of the book talking about drawing like a lion? I wonder if she will ever be able to like go back to that sketch and like kind of have Cuddles as her like thing to do it off of. I don't know if that made sense. Okay. Cuddles wags her tail at the sight of Killer, and he kneels next to the dog, throwing one arm around her in a hug. His other hand is busy handling a to-go cup of coffee that could fit half the Pacific Ocean. Unfortunately, it's missing a lid and most of its contents. Killer on caffeine? Not good. Jason and Arrow come trailing into the RV, both of them looking tired but content. As soon as Jay spots me on the couch, he sits next to me and pulls me into a hug. His lips move as he says something, probably a greeting, but I don't quite catch it when what he says as he leans forward and affectionately kisses the top of my head. How'd it go? I ask. Good, he signs. We did some autographs and then just walked around the festival for a while. They had some good talent this year. Me and my mom are supposed to sing outside, but it's like way too rainy. Like no one's outside. They were supposed to like hear us. I kind of want to just like appreciate this with you guys for a second. You can totally skip this. This is just appreciation for 10 more seconds. Alright. Good, he signs. We did some autographs and then just walked around the festival for a while. They had some good talent this year. Killer steps up to me, butting into our conversation. He blurts out something, but he's glancing between everyone in the room, and there's no way I can follow what he's saying. Killer, calm down, I say. I can't read your lips when they're moving at the speed of light. He rolls his eyes like this is somehow my fault and says more slowly, we're having a sleepover tonight. What? I turn to Arrow, figuring that he'll know what's going on. He's Killer's second half, so surely he can explain everything to me at a really reasonable pace, but he looks just as confused and repeats, we're having a sleepover? Killer scoffs. No, Allie and I are having a sleepover. You're bunking with Jace. What? Why? Because we're going to have a Doctor Who marathon, and you laugh at all the wrong times whenever we watch. Arrow scowls and mutters, you just don't want me to see you bawling like a 3-year-old when David Tennant dies. Killer nods agreeably. That too. Jay signs to me. What are they talking about? I shake my head and sign back. It's a geek thing. You wouldn't understand. Killer taps my shoulder, so I'll look back at him. Get your jammies and meet me over in our RV. Okay. Jace pulls me close to him. Killer, I don't think she wants to watch your ridiculous show. I love Doctor Who. I say partly because I do, and partly because it's kind of fun watching Jace's confused expression. He looks cute with his face scrunched up like that. Killer jumps up from the couch. Then it's settled, he says to me. You're coming over to watch the Doctor Who and his awesomeness. He turns to Arrow. And you, sweetie, are going to have to sleep here on the couch. See what your lack of respect for a Geek skips you. Jerk. Errol mutters. Although I can see the small smile at the corner of his mouth, I wonder if any of Killer's antics ever truly annoy him. As grumpy as the dude is, Errol seems awfully patient with his boyfriend. Killer ignores the insult and points to me. I'll see you in my RV in 15 minutes. Okay? How am I going to get to your RV without being caught? I ask. He shrugs. It's dark in my RV and it's right next door. No one will see you, and if they do, I'll just tell them you're with me and I'm actually by. Jay struggles to hold back a laugh, and I feel my own mouth twitching into a smile. Killer cheating on Arrow? Yeah, right. No one would ever believe that. But I get the feeling protesting would be useless, and Killer confirms this as he leaves the RV without waiting for my response, his lips moving in a flurry as he plans our sleepover. We all roll our eyes when he exits the RV, the door slamming closed behind him. Why do I date that idiot? Arrow asks. Because you love him? Oh, because you love him. A jolt of surprise runs through me as Jay says that. I was expecting some sarcastic remark to be his reply, but I suppose I shouldn't be completely shocked. After all, Jay says his thing with brutal honesty. For brutal honesty. Arrows turns and stares out the window. In an attempt to hide his smile, I smirk up at Jace, but his expression quickly kills my amusement. His good mood from before is gone. Now a worried scowl tugs at his lips. As soon as he sees that I'm watching him, Jace jumps up and heads into the kitchen. If you're going to stay with Killer, you should go pack, he says to me over his shoulder. What's this? What's with the sudden mood swing? I glance over to Arrow, ready to ask him the question, but he's still staring out the window and ignoring me. With a sigh, I head toward the back of the RV where my duffel bag is. Knowing Jace, he'll explain his uneasiness eventually. For now, I'll just have to give him some space to sort through his brooding thoughts. That is the end of chapter 26. It ended on page 221, so we'll be picking up on page 222, Jason's perspective, chapter 27. Sorry for the rain. Hope you guys could hear me. Bye for now.